people really think about living in Central Alberta? Shalane Walls and Jason Walls here with the Walls Real Estate Group, and we are here to tell you all about it. So today, Jason and I were cruising around the streets of Red Deer, cruising around the mall and some of our favorite restaurants, bumping into people, maybe annoying them a little bit, like this wind is annoying me, asking them what they really thought it was like living in Central Alberta. Now, many of them didn't want to be on camera, which we all understand, and that's okay. So to be respectful and mindful of that, we took our notes and we're just going to talk about some of the hot topics, some of the bad topics that came up. So stick around and let's find out. One of the biggest things that kept coming up today in our field trip around the city was affordability. People feel that living in Central Alberta is very affordable, although expenses are still high, although our dollar bills don't go as far as they used to. They do believe Central Alberta to be more affordable than many other places across the country. So for example, people that are moving from British Columbia, people that are moving from Ontario, people that are moving from major cities, they really did feel that their money was going further here as far as housing, as far as groceries, as far as fuel, buying a car, utilities in some cases, taxes in some cases. And as we've mentioned in other videos, we do have a lot of discount stores here in Central Alberta, whether it's this big box store, whether it's multiple thrift stores. And when I say multiple thrift stores, there are so many. So if you are a vintage shopper, you're gonna like this. So rather than ramble on and on and on and on and on about this, you know what? I have a video all about how much it costs to live in Central Alberta. So scroll on over to that video. Let's keep going because you're gonna wanna hear what everybody else had to say. Because trust me, it wasn't ideal having to bother everyone all day. Well, it was kind of fun. As you can tell, I'm a bit of a talker. So let's keep going. Jason is gonna tune in to what most people were saying next.
From so many of the people that we asked is the 4 seasons. Some of them like the 4 seasons, some of them don't like the 4 seasons. Most people, honestly, are like me. I don't really love the winter. In fact, anybody that knows me knows I actually really don't like it at all. I wish we had this type of weather all year long. But anyway, not to ramble on about winter and the coldness, because I could do that for hours and nobody wants to listen to that. It is the 4 seasons. We have talked to people from both Ontario, BC that have moved here. We've talked to our clients the last couple of years. And the big thing that they always claim is they love the 4 seasons. They like the coldness, they like the sun. The sun is shining in Alberta most of the time. Even on those cold winter days, it's still bright and sunny. So if you're looking outside the window, you think it's warm until you walk outside and it hurts your face. But that's not what it's going to be about today either. Is we have beautiful autumns. We really do have really nice falls. The colors of the trees, they seem to be lasting longer every year. The springtime is nice. Sometimes it lasts a little bit longer than we want. But anyway, that's just most of the topics that the people we asked today that Shalane was bothering was that they like the 4 seasons. That was the general consensus, is they like the 4 seasons, not winter so much. Let's carry on to the next one.
So as I'm on my travels here, Jason, he's currently behind the camera videoing me while I'm bothering people, as he said. We got a consensus from people. They love the sense of community here in Central Alberta, and it actually didn't matter where they lived, because we were in the mall today and there's people everywhere. It's the last day of school. People are out and about. So they said no matter where they live, so we had people from Innisfail, Lacombe, Bowden, we even had some as far as Ponoka, and they said that they loved the sense of community. They loved that they could count on their neighbors, they could count on their sporting communities, their volunteer communities, their church communities whenever they needed it. You know that saying, it takes a village to raise a family? Well, here in Central Alberta, let me tell you, you have a village. And that's not just coming from me, that is coming from all the people I bothered today. So if you want to know more about what people think about Central Alberta, you're gonna have to stick around. You're gonna have to like and subscribe and keep following us. So let me dive in to the next thing people said about living in Central Alberta. All right, guys, you know I have to talk about the things that people don't like because we are humans and let's face it, we all complain. So here's the things that they complain about. Like Jason said, winter. They hate it, some hate it. the wind. And you've seen in some of my videos where my hair is blustering around everything and you can barely hear me. Yes, for some reason it is now, see, windy here in Central Alberta. So if you're having that umbrella on your patio or you're having that picnic, you might want to make sure it's not a windy day. They hate the construction. There is so much construction going on right now in Central Alberta, in Red Deer, on the highway. But let me put my positive spin on it, like I always do. If we didn't have that, guys, we wouldn't have growth. If we don't have growth, we don't have jobs. If we don't have jobs, we don't have more people like you moving to Central Alberta. So, as annoying and as chaotic and loud that it can be and dirty, it's all worth it. So that's my positive spin on the things people don't like. Also, in some of the communities in Central Alberta, there's not a lot of public transit. So if you don't have a car and you don't want to buy a car, you're either going to have to get a taxi, call your neighbor, call that friend, or strap on some good old walking shoes and just get going, which a lot of people do. There's not a lot of things that people are saying bad about living in Central Alberta, but I did want to touch on those ones while they're top of my mind while I was walking around annoying people. So, like we always say, we do the research, guys, so you don't have to. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be wanting to walk around asking people, so, what do you like about Red Deer? What do you like about Central Alberta? What do you hate about Central Alberta? No, Jason didn't even want to do it, but he did. So let's keep going, and I'm going to tell you more about what it's like living in Central Alberta from people. Okay, something that people love, mostly our outdoors enthusiasts, and all the kids, they love the nature, they love the outdoor activities. Just look at this place, look at this beautifulness. Now I'm just gonna scoot up a bit because you don't know me, but I hate ants and peonies love ants. So I'm gonna hang out right here with you guys and talk about all of the greatness that we have in Central Alberta. We have camping, Crown Land camping. It's free, so if you wanna go camping, quadding, 4x4ing, fishing, hunting, you can do all of that. If you have a boat and you want to set up lake life with your camper, you can do that. We have sites that you can keep your camper at year-round. We have over 100 kilometers of walking trails right here in the city of Red Deer. Now, every community prides themselves on the amount of green space they have within their community and the walking trails. You can go paddleboarding in some of these communities right out your back door. You can go skiing, you can go hiking. Did I mention that Banff is only a 3-hour drive from Red Deer, Alberta? And if you decide to go further south, it's even closer. And we also have Jasper. So if you want to hit the slopes, by all means, you can go do it in a day and drive right back. So, okay, enough about that because you know, I probably have a video on outdoor activities. Of course I do. I have one for spring, I have one for summer, I have one for fall, and of course the winter that everybody talks about. So let's keep going.
All right, the next topic that we've talked about, and this is probably over half the people really had something positive to say, is Alberta is honestly booming. We hear a lot of doom and gloom with the rest of the country, but Red Deer, Central Alberta, all of Alberta is really doing well. So we've got the oil and gas, we've got pipelines that are coming in. We have got so many different types of jobs. So whether you're a tradesperson, white collar, where you got engineering, your healthcare, education, we have got a massive expansion going on at the hospital. That's going to take years to finish. So that's a construction worker's dream, is the hospital expansion. We've got the highway construction. We've got so much building going on, residential, commercial within Central Alberta. So one of the things that everybody really had to say was, if you're looking for a job and you want a job, there's job opportunities here, and it's really good. You hear a lot of doom and gloom about other places, but Central Alberta and Alberta in general is amazing for jobs. So if you're looking for a job, they are well paying. There's lots of different ones to go on to. You just go on Indeed or any of those job sites. It is crazy how many job postings there are. So it really is a positive thing. And a lot of people said, you know, even if you want to do better or you want to go into further your education and then go back out into the workforce, there's a lot of opportunities. So that was a big positive we heard from at least half the people today. Let's go on to the next topic.
Thank you guys for sticking around this long for this video. But the last thing that I'd like to touch on, something of course that is near and dear to my heart, is kids and things for kids to do. Jason and I, having 5 kids raised in Central Alberta, we know a thing or two about it. So I did do a video about this, a deep dive, but as other parents have said, just like I'm gonna tell you, there's so many things for kids to do. And yes, there are so many paid organized sports and activities, but there's also so many free activities. There is the YMCA groups, there is community groups for kids, there is free spray parks, the walking trails. Just that list is pretty much endless. So if you're on a tight budget and keeping all those dollar bills in your pocket, don't worry, you're still gonna be able to keep those kids entertained, especially during the summer break. But if you have a little extra and you want to spend it, you can keep them extra busy in some of the amazing events that we have here in Central Alberta for kids to do. And again, I encourage you to go to that look and book that I talk about, lookandbook.ab.ca. It's from the city of Red Deer, but it is in surrounding communities. Every community has a website that you can go to see what they have to offer to keep the kids and your family busy. Whether you want to do it for free or whether you have a little bit extra jingle in your deeds, it doesn't matter. There's something for everyone. So to wrap this up, guys, I just wanted to say thank you for sticking around. Shalane Walls, Jason Walls with the Walls Real Estate Group. And you know it, whether you're thinking about, mosquito, thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or a year from now, Jason and I are really here to help you, and we do the research so you don't have to.